just watching that game looked very. I mean, it looked very textbook. I mean, for the first 10 minutes, it could have been, you know, a really high diamond player running it. But then you let the platinum nub come out, and once the late game set in. All right, all the normal stuff.
What do you want to do?
He's wanting to use a different build. I've told him to play 3-gate into Robo, and he wants to do something else. So I'm gonna let him bust that one out in the next game. But for now, I want you to. I just want you to get a good look at how this is executed by a good player, and so that you can get a feel for how to properly respond to it. Okay, so all the normal stuff is happening. We're just working towards that 15 pool, 15 gas. And those timings in the earliest part of the game are the most important ones to hit, because they dictate the timing of everything else after them. If your pool is 10 seconds late, your layer is going to be 10 seconds late. So don't let that happen.
Yeah, it compounds. Like
Yes,
every drone is,
yes, yes.
Right.
So every opportunity you have to create a small advantage, you want to. Every opportunity you have to avoid giving him a small advantage, you want to take advantage of that as well. So all these little things add up to make huge differences. Alright, we've got to get that gas going.
Yep.
Now again, a lot of times I like to send a drone down there to the natural to poke at that probe and make him invest in that pylon. He doesn't know if you're trying to go 14 pool, 16 hatch, or if you're gassing. So if you start harassing that probe, he probably will throw down a pylon. Get 3 drones in gas. Overlord is on time, which is great. And as soon as that pool finishes, we're going to get a couple lings out and down into the natural, and your queen's going to get started. And don't lose track of your Overlord in his base. Remember, as soon as that Cyber Core finishes, he'll be making a Stalker, so you do not want to just let it die. You need those lings and a drone down in your natural. Go ahead and make another drone. And you're watching your gas. Now, as soon as you have 100 gas, you pull them off. Good, 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 good. Start that hatchery. Get your lings working for you. Ling speed's going good. Get your hatch going. Control the Zelnaga towers, and you're going to start poking at his front with your Zerglings. Alright, you're going to start an Overlord and your next Queen. Next one's got to be an Overlord.
Yep.
There it is, perfect. Now you can go back to droning. And if he'll let you, you're going to make pure drones into layer. Alright, get those lings active. Take 3 of them, or 1 of them. There you go, perfect. And yeah, now you can go back on gas, keep up with your injects, start your second gas. Usually I'll put them back on gas when that queen pops.
Okay.
Start a creep tumor, send one of the queens to the natural. And you're just poking up and down with the Zergling. And here he's taken and he's going to push up into your base with a Stalker and a Zealot. This is exactly, no, we're going to make 4 Zerglings as soon as that pops. Keep that queen alive. Don't make the spine. Your Zerglings are going to crush this. If that queen dies, though, we're going to be sad. So go ahead and start another queen in your natural. Put that drone back on mining. Your rally point needs to be at the top of your... Okay, he's just going to pull back now. So he's done his damage, and he's happy now. So he got what he wanted. Start your layer.
Okay.
Layer in your main. 3 guys in your second gas. Transfer 5 drones to your natural. Whoa, that's a few too many lings. Alright, well, so that's okay, though. We're going to get those lings and just get up in his base. Get in his face with those lings right now. If you go right now, who knows, you might can do some damage. And don't make it obvious. Don't let him see it. You just kind of go around the minerals in a roundabout way and take a stab. Maybe there's something there you can kill, maybe not. Don't suicide your lings, but just see what you can get. Make sure you're staying on top of your overlords. That roach warren needs to be started. That roach warren still needs to be... Okay, we're a little bit late on our roach warren, but that's not a big deal. Continue droning. Continue spitting creep. Overlords 2 at a time now, because we're over 42 supply. And I like how you're being active with these zerglings. And as soon as these overlords pop, we're going to make a round of drones, and your roach warren should be right behind them. Because the roach warren is late, we can take an earlier third if you want. It's kind of up to you. I feel like your timing's close enough that you can stick to our normal game plan though, and just start roach speed and burrow, and start cranking out roaches.
Let's see and burrow. Okay.
And now we're going to aim to get about 20 roaches between now and when those upgrades finish. Now it's him lagging. Your saturation looks really nice. I want you to set the drone rally point to shit. I'm trying to tell him that he did lag, and there we go. Set the drone rally point for both your hatcheries to your natural. You're making pure roach right now. Make sure that you're getting overlords 2 and 3 at a time. It's really important that you don't supply block yourself. So you really, oh man, everything is right on. You're doing so well.
So you don't reckon I'll need another gas?
Oh, you're going to take them, but not until you expand.
Okay.
And you're going to expand with your speed and your burrow. So just keep making roaches, keep injecting, keep spreading creep. There's the hallucinated phoenix. And now you can start gearing up to expand. Take both your gases and push with your roaches. The roaches got to go now. This is your timing. All of them. Everything together. This is also your timing to get back to droning. You have 5 more roaches in your... There you go. Perfect. Everything looks great. Alright, now your lings. Your lings need to go into his natural. Your lings need to go into his natural right now. Burrow injured roaches. Burrow everything. Alright, pop up, go attack. Pop up, go attack. Alright, you continue making roaches. You're taking your third. You're putting your Hydra down. You're taking both gases. All of this has to happen now. Get those lings into his main. Lings in the main. Okay, that's okay. Get your roaches involved. Half your roaches are not doing anything. Burrow those 3 at his ramp. Alright, good, good. You're doing great. Now take those roaches and go attack his nexus. He can't do anything until he gets observers. Alright, just pick off the pylons. He's got enough units there. Pick off as many pylons as you can and then fall back. Your third needs to be started. Your hydrogen needs to be down, and you need both gases. Come on, you got to stay on top of this stuff. You're at 2K, almost 3K now. Alright, don't lose your roaches. Oh, roaches. He's going to have an observer any second now. You better get those up and out. All of them. All of them. GTFO, son. Oh, good force
Too much
fields.
stuff, man.
I know, it's hard. It's hard, but you're doing really, really well. All right, your rally points. All right, get on top of your units that are moving up the map. You still need both gases and a hydrogen.
Ooh.
And that whole time we were supposed to be droning. All right, so
Hard to control and
yeah, it is. It is. It takes practice, but that was so good, man. God, it was so good. If you'd have gotten those lings in his main just a little bit faster, you would have cleaned up. You killed so many probes. So right now we're droning. We're adding our tech. All right, and we're just doing all the normal stuff. You have so many minerals. Go ahead and throw down a macro hatch and a 4th. So macro hatch at the bottom of your ramp and a 4th. Go ahead and make extra queen in your natural. 3 drones on each gas in your natural. Keep making drones. You've set him back so much. As soon as your hydrogen finishes, though, we got to start cranking out hydras. All right, get your hydra range started. Keep spreading your creep. With these next round of injects, we're making hydras. You got unused larva in your main and a queen that's not doing shit in your main. Those roaches in his gold, burrow them so they're all healed up. Alright, and so at this point we're making hydras, and we're saturating our third. Get all your rally points set to the minerals in your third. And go ahead and transfer 4 drones from each base to your third. Take both the gases there and start double evos. Keep injecting, keep injecting. All your gas is for hydras, everything else is for drones. Alright, I want you to fix this rally point. I'm not comfortable with you rallying to the gold right now. So let's go ahead and reset it to your natural. And get all the units that are moving up the map to go back to your natural. Keep spread and creep, keep injecting. Everything else is looking pretty good. Where's the double evos? And we need both gases in your third, and start getting ready to send some drones to your fourth. You made a great kind of early mid-game punch, but now he's sort of stabilized, so you have to take advantage of the advantage that you made for yourself. Alright? I would really feel better if you had all your, like, at least on some hotkey somewhere, all your hatcheries together, because you're not spinning all your larvae fast enough. Like, you don't have to change 4, 5, or 6, but maybe 7. Just use as a global hatchery hotkey.
I give you 0.
That's fine. And now you can just hit 0S and then hold down H, and you'll make 1,000,000 hydras. Now, another really important thing is that you have good map vision. Right now, you have great vision of your half of the map, but you have no idea what's going on his half of the map. You don't know if he's expanded. You don't know if he's thrown up all sorts of tech. You need to keep eyes on that. It's important that you have overlords over each expansion, or lings over each expansion. Meanwhile, we're still injecting everywhere. Good, good. Start our double upgrades. 3 drones in each gas in your fourth. I'm sorry, in your third. And we're saturating our fourth now. Get drones going to your fourth. Start a fifth. You have so much money. You need to be maxed like yesterday.
Alright, oh no, overlords. Man, this is like so bad.
It's okay. I mean, like I said, we did well into the early mid game, but now it's starting to slip a little bit as we're getting farther in the game. Maybe you're a little bit less comfortable being in this position on 4 base and all that, but you gotta make yourself grow accustomed to it. Start your infestation pit, and you need to be maxing roaches, 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 roaches. You know that he's cranking out robo units. You need roaches, you need corruptors, you need a spire.
Can I have a slab?
I don't think it ever went down. And you need drones at your fourth. You need to start a fifth. You could start a sixth. You have 4,000 minerals, man. You could make 40 spine crawlers and it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Keep injecting. You have tons of unspent larvae. Just hit 0S. Oh, you're supply capped again. So I mean, as a Zerg player, we have to be polishing this macro because that's your strength. You've got a bunch of roaches in your gold that are separate from the rest of your army. That's fine that they're there, but don't lose track of them.
Yep.
I'm really worried that our spire was much too late, but we are starting to max. That's good. Go ahead and finish it out on roaches, or even on drones. You could do these next 12 on drones, and it would be fine. Keep up with your injects. Start your hive. Oh my god, you have so much money. Keep injecting everywhere. Start your +2/+2 upgrades. And
nice.
Now we're in a situation where we got to make some room for corruptors. So we have to lose some supply. So go ahead and take like 8 roaches and send them around the back to his expansion.
Just 8.
8 or 10 or however many you want for corruptors. And just kind of run them in the back, kill as many probes as you can. You're completely maxed, so it doesn't matter that they die, and you're immediately going to replace them with corruptors. Oh god, we have 2 spires now. Sweet, that's fine. You can start upgrading attack from one of them, and the other one will become a greater spire.
I thought I did make it.
I lost it under the overlords, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're starting both upgrades. You're going to want to cancel one of those. Get those roaches in the back of his base, so you can start picking off probes. And you know what? You see that he's taking the expansion at the gold. So when his army leaves to defend it, you go hit that gold with your main army. It's got to be now, man. You have to go now. Alright, and as soon as that stuff starts dying, you're making corruptors. Oh, this is a thing.